Hello everyone, and welcome back to Ireland. So, today is a new day. We'll have a quick look around the farm, see where everything's up to. Just have a quick update on it. The chickens seem to be doing quite well. We've got a couple of boxes of eggs here going now. Looks like they need a little bit of a clean up. So, we'll quickly go and grab the new Holland, put the bucket on it, and give them a quick clean up before we do anything else. Let's get this started. Ooh, did a bit of a wheel spin then. Here we go. See if we can get out of here now. I do like to put things in awkward places at times. That's it. We're out. We'll quickly clean the chickens up, and then that'll be job number one done. Need to keep them all happy hens. And roosters, of course, so there's roosters in there. Quickly clean all this up, and it's all nice and tidy. It's a little bit of wheat. You are some messy chickens. Didn't want to go then. There we go. Job one done. Go and put this back in the shed. Close the gate first before they all escape. Even though we know they won't, but still got to keep up appearances. And there we go. Right there. So that's job number one done. Let's quickly check the food. Yeah, they've still got quite a bit. They're quite happy there. The cleanliness will update soon, hopefully. So let's have a look around the farm at what is ready to do. So our cornfields are growing quite nicely. They look to be in the second growth stage now. Sugar beets, even the sugar beets, not beets, sugar beets, are they? Oilseed radish. Yeah, that's the one. That we actually planted first seems to be growing slower than the corn, which is kind of unusual. Not sure why that's happening. Obviously, we harvested the wheat field and we still have to do the potatoes. So, I think the next job is to get that potato harvest done. So, we need a harvester. So I'm thinking we go for this one. How much is it going to cost us the lease? 25 grand. Sure, there is a cheaper one. We are using modded ones, by the way. Just because they can be a bit cheaper to lease. 19,000 for that one. I'm not sure if it can do potatoes, can it? Yeah, it can do potatoes and sugar beets. So what I think we'll do is we'll rent the Panther 2 because it is smaller, be a bit easier to get around the map as well. We will lease that one. I'm just hoping that the field will give us enough money to pay us back for the leasing costs. It might not, but I'm hoping it will. So we need the one for the Panther 2. Is that one, I believe. So it's cost us what, just shy of 22 or just 22,000 to lease. So we need to make a minimum of 22 to make it worth our while. There we go. Not sure if we're going to be able to get that headed from here. Let's have a go. Might have to just give it a bit of a nudge to turn it round. It's a little bit tight in that corner again, as usual. Oh, there we go. I don't know what I'm doing there. It's change the control panel then. Okay. Right, I'll get this down to the potato field, and then we can get on with the harvest. Okay, so we just need a tractor now to pull the trailer, so I think we'll use the John Deere. Oh, let's see for the wall. I think we'll use the John Deere to do the carting today. And hopefully we get a decent amount of money out of these potatoes, because one of my next missions, I would like to buy another field. I know we do already have quite a few, but they're all quite in close proximity to the farm, and they're not the biggest fields either. They are quite small. I would like something a little bit bigger, so we can maybe get a better crop out of it. And like I said, they are all in really close proximity to the farm. I would like something a bit further out into the area somewhere, just so that we can venture about a little bit and not always be in and around our farm. It's nice to explore a little. So what I'll do is, no, I'm not going to leave it here, because if I leave it here it's going to get in the harvester's way. So I will park it on the track just between the two fields, and that'll be a better place to leave it. Less likely to be in the way. There we go. Turn the engine off. Jump into the harvester, let's get it unfolded. It should be good to go in a second. Just take a little while for these things to unfold. Lots of mechanical bits, sorry, in the back compartment. There we go, and let's see how this performs. There we go. I know we could have just used one of the standard potato harvesters, because it is, you know, potatoes. It is a base game crop. It's not fruit. But it's nice to use different machinery. I know we have been using a lot of the root crop machinery recently on our Let's Plays, but obviously we're going to go around in cycles. It's either we do a lot of cereal or a lot of root. We're a bit limited on the types of crops we can do due to the lack of crops in the game. But it is what it is, kind of thing. There's nothing we can do about that. It's just something for Giants to work on. I'm sure they will add more crops eventually. It will come in time. Can't just magic these things up. They have to be worked on. But more crop types is definitely something they need to work on. And obviously they are working on it. Because in the last, sort of like, I think it's this one, was it 17 or 19? So 17, I think they added the, was it rye? They added, I'm not too sure. It showed it was 17. And then obviously in this one we've had cotton and sugarcane. So they're getting there. They're getting there, but we do need more. You know, because it's like we're using the sugar beet harvester and potato harvester for doing stuff like carrots, onions, lettuce, all them kinds of things, when really we should be having the dedicated harvesters in the game already. You know, it is a farming simulator. It should have the equipment to do those types of farming. something they do need to work on. But anyway, enough of me rambling. Let's get this harvest done. And let's see if we can actually turn a profit after leasing this beast of a machine. See you in a moment. Okay, so that is our first load done. I'd say we're probably, I don't know, quarter of the way through the field. Something like that. So what we'll do is we will go and sell our first load. See how much we get. And hopefully we'll know if we're going to turn a profit from this field. I'm getting the small feeling that we're not going to. So like I said, it's like 22,000-ish to lease that harvester. Now I know I could have gone for one of the small tractor harvesters, but they take a long time to use. They're not the quickest harvesters to use, and they do take a long time. And obviously we do want things to progress, so we need to know if doing a field of this size profitable or not using a machine like this, because if we wanted to do say 2 fields next time, then it may be profitable, it might be worth it. It might be a case of just the 1 field isn't enough. We need to know these things, so sometimes you've got to make a loss to make a profit in the future. Learn from your mistakes. Switch back over into the John Deere. No, we didn't quite empty it. This trailer can only hold 28,000, so there's still 2,000 left in the machine, in the harvester. Where is the best place to sell potatoes? Let's have a look. Oh, potatoes. Ooh, 363. That's not a lot. That's quite low. It's not on a downturn either, so... Not looked at potatoes since we planted them, to be fair, to know whether this is low or average. Not too sure. Usually, they go for about 500, 1,000 litres. Not too sure. We'll go and sell them anyway, and then at least if they're at a low price, we'll know for future whether to keep them or sell them. Might be a bit of a mistake, this, but like I said, you learn from your mistakes. You know, I'm like I said, I'm pretty sure 363 is sort of average price. I think on the high side you usually get about 5. And by the way, I do not modify any of my prices in my game. It is whatever the game or the map sets. I never modify them, so what it says is what it is in default game. I don't like messing with the pricing system. I find it unfair. You know, well, not unfair, it's cheating. You know, we're playing on easy mode anyway, as it is, so we don't really need to make it any easier. I don't see the whole point in it. We're going to the port. First time we've been here to sell anything, I think. Don't remember us coming here. Might have done actually, I can't remember. It's actually been a while since we've harvested anything other than the wheat, but we kept that, so... Okay. Let's see how much we get. Steadily going up. 10,000. Ooh, I think this is going to be a bit tight. We may just double up. So, another trailer load will pay for the harvester nearly. And then we might get another 2 trailer loads out of the field. Maybe I should have gone for the trailered harvester. Oh, nothing we can do about it now. What's done is done. You live and you learn. So, by the end of it, we may have learned that it's worth maybe doing 2 smallish fields, but not just having the 1 small field and renting a big harvester like that. If you're doing a small field, maybe get a trailered one. But like I said, it can take a long time to harvest potatoes with those little trailers. So what we're going to do is crack on with the harvest, and we'll be back when it's done, and hopefully we'll know whether we've actually turned a profit or not. We'll see you. Oh, turn the engine off first. We will see you when this harvest is complete. Okay, so this is the last bit now. This will probably be our last trailer load, and it looks like that we're literally, and I mean literally, just going to turn a profit. It is only going to be a really small profit. So we had 2 trailer loads at 10,000, and then that last one was 8. So if you take the 2,000 off for the 22 for the harvester, it leaves you 6, and then whatever we get off this as well, plus the rental cost for the seeder when we planted them, and the seeds themselves, I think we're going to be looking at between 5 and 8 grand profit, which, to be honest, isn't a bad profit for such a small field. The fact that we've had to use, we haven't had to, but the fact that we've used big machinery to get the job done quickly. I think we're looking between a 5 and 8 grand profit when we've done. Could be wrong, we might get a bit more, but I don't think we're going to get too much for this last trailer. I think it is going to be quite a small amount. But we'll see when we take the last load into the sell point. And now the last little bit, and we are pretty much done. There we go. That is the potato harvest complete. So we'll get this unloaded and get this machine returned, because we don't want it costing us any more than we need. And the engine off, because if it's not running, not costing. Get back in our lovely little John Deere. There we go. Now another 8,000 litres, nothing too exciting. Oh, 9,000 litres, sorry. Let's quickly get the harvester returned, because we don't want it costing us any more than we need to. Where are you? Oh, would help if it was in leased items, wouldn't it? So let's return that and that. Okay. So that is all our leasing stuff returned. We don't have anything on lease now, which is amazing. We own everything so far. Let's see how much we get for our very last load of potatoes. I think we're probably looking at about 3 grand, something like that. But we'll see how much we get. Dip in the last bit now. Shy of 3 grand, 2,622. So like I said, I think we're standing, without doing the calculations correctly, I'm not going to sit and do that, we are standing at about between 5 and 8 grand profit on that field. It's a small profit, but at least it's a profit. It is better than nothing. We'll chalk that up as an experience. Next time, worth doing more. Maybe do, if we did the same field again, for argument's sake, do both parts of the field, and it'll probably be a bit more worth it. Oh yeah, by the way, that is our cornfield, growing very nicely, looks very healthy, looks really nice. That is what I'm still thinking about it, to be honest. I was going to do whole crop silage with it, but I'm now debating whether to just harvest it as corn. I'm not too sure. Let me know what you guys think. Should we do whole crop, or should we just harvest it for a corn crop? Completely up to you. What we want to do. So the plans for Field 29 now is obviously not this episode, but next episode. I would like to get it all prepared and planted. And I'm thinking we're going to plant sunflowers in there. Not done sunflowers for a while, myself. Obviously I've not done it on the channel at all yet. So I would like to do some sunflowers. I think that is going to be the next step. So it's going to need ploughing, because it's just had potatoes in it. Obviously you always have to plough after a root crop. We're going to have to plough the potato field up. If I'm right, the field that had the wheat in it does need lime again for some reason. I think it's from when we first started. the line wouldn't spread properly on that field. I'm not sure why it wouldn't, but we're having a bit of an issue with it. So it does need liming again. So what I think we'll do is we will... Stuck on the door. What I think we'll do is we will just lime and plough both fields and get them cultivated and seeded. So that's... I'm not doing very well with this trailer today. That's probably what is... That is probably what's going to happen in the next episode. Sorry, I'm getting a bit tongue-tied today. So it is probably going to be a full field work video the next episode. There we go. Hit the wall, but never mind. Get this back in its place. And there we go. That's the John Deere done with for today. Very good. So, bit eventful. Made a small profit. Nothing too exciting though. And I think that's it for today, guys. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And we'll see you again soon. And bye for now.